Hey guys, welcome back to Sonic Music Releases, the series where I talk about officially physically released Sonic music from over the years. Today, I'm taking a look at two pack-in items from Sonic Generations, History of the First Stage White Edition and Blue Edition. So these are very similar items, so I'll just talk about the info on them right off the bat and together. They were both released December 1st, 2011. They were pack-in enclosure pre-order bonuses for Sonic Generations. The White Edition was for the PS3/Xbox 360 version. The Blue Edition was for the 3DS version. They were both published directly by Sega because they were pack-in items, so of course they were. It's not like they were going to outsource a pack-in item to someone else. Retail price. So keep in mind this is the retail price for the package. You know, you get the soundtrack and the game together. So the retail price for the White Edition was 7,329 yen, or roughly $65. Again, it's the price of the entire bundle. Retail price for the Blue Edition is 5,229 Japanese yen, roughly $47. Okay, so I'll talk about what they're each worth after we take a look at them. So let's start with the White Edition, because this came with the console version, the one that most people probably know. This is what the cover looks like. It's got a nice shot of modern and classic Sonic in City Escape in the background. It's keeping that like top border that the 20th Anniversary Edition soundtracks had. Simple spine right here just says the name on the inside. Neither of these came with Obies because they were just little pack-in soundtracks. It's not like they were going to be sitting on shelves or anything. So neither of them have an Obie. They don't have anything extra at all. They just are the disc, and that's it. Even the booklet, which I'll get to in just a second. Here's the track list. You can see that it starts off with the Sega call. And I should mention this History of the First Stage thing is just a compilation of like first stage music, and there's like two different collections. We got the white and the blue collection. So this one, Angel Island, Splash Hill, Palm Tree Panic. I believe it's the Japanese version of Palm Tree Panic. Green Grove, Resort Island, Emerald Coast, City Escape, Westopolis, Forest Falls, Wave Ocean, and Windmill Isle Day. Same art on the back, City Escape background. Information down here, not for sale because it was a pack-in item. Sonic Generations Japanese logo and Sonic Team logo. And the same border as the top on the back. So opening it up, we see the 20th anniversary art of Sonic. You can see that the disc actually just uses the exact same image as the cover, which I think actually makes it look really cheap. I mean, I know this is a pack-in item, but I think they could have done something a little more flashy, but oh well, that's pretty much it. And then behind the disc is the 20th anniversary logo and the City Escape art. Have we ever seen that City Escape art, by the way? It doesn't look familiar, like, just by itself. Huh, that's interesting. Anyway, that's what the disc looks like. Nothing too special. Got the little 20th anniversary logo down there, though. The booklet, or really, should I say pamphlet, it is nicely designed, however. It's, it's just a fold-out. There's no pages or anything. But it shows all the art from all the games that the songs are from. It's so weird that they put Splash Hill like right after Sonic 3. Like, that feels so wrong. It's also weird how Green Hill isn't on here. I forget. It might be on Blue Edition. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's there you go. That's pretty much it. That's all there really is to share about that one. Before I look at the Blue Edition, I will say what this one is worth. I'd say anywhere from $10 to $30. Being a pack-in item, of course, it's going to be a little uncommon. If you get it sealed, it can be worth more. In fact, I actually do have another copy that is sealed. It's hard to tell because the sealing is incredibly there's no little creases, but you can tell that it is a sealed copy, so that's cool. If it's sealed versus if it's open, that'll change the value for sure. If you get an open one, you can probably get it for not that much, especially on a proxy. Okay, and looking at the Blue Edition, I actually think this cover is somewhat cooler, even though the background uses that, Green Hill concept art we're all too familiar with. I like the background of that one more because it's like an actual level. Well, I guess this is too, but it's more a concept art. But the blue and this art of them looks pretty cool. Again, the border, they look exactly the same, just the colors are different and the art is different. Taking a look at the back, we can see the track list. It actually does not have Green Hill. I guess they were just sick of it. That was fun when they were sick of Green Hill for like a second and then they weren't anymore. Anyway, starts out with the Sega Call, as the White Edition did. Mushroom Hill, Toxic Caves, Botanic Base, South Island, Seaside Hill, Leaf Storm, Planet Kingdom, Metal City, Sand Oasis, Camelot Castle, and Tropical Resort. Quite an interesting selection of first level music. Bottom border is the exact same, just with the slight logo change for the 3DS version. Opening it up, disc looks, again, the exact same as the cover art, and it has the 20th anniversary logo there. If you take it out, you can see that it's the same setup with the 20th anniversary logo and the Green Hill concept art back there. The booklet back is actually much cooler compared to the White Edition. It's really cool seeing this art of them. It's seldom seen. So opening it up, same kind of deal. Colors are different, but the setup is the same. It's got all the cover arts for the game the level music is from, and tells you the track list. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Very simple releases, but they are pretty cool to have on the shelf in your collection. So I'd say the blue version, or the blue edition rather, is worth a little bit more. I'd say anywhere from $15 to $40. Again, it's a pack-in item, just like the original, the White Edition, but it was for the 3DS version, and I have a feeling that one's less purchased than the console version of the game. The console one is the most known, so maybe because the 3DS one was bought a little less, maybe that would make this one a little more uncommon. It did, however, retail for less than the package of this and the console version. Anyway, neither of them have bootlegs, so don't worry about that. I'd like to take this moment to call attention to my little sculpture over there. I forgot to talk about it last episode. That is a little music note sculpture that I made out of wire. It was actually a slinky that had been all tangled up and mangled, and I just kind of formed it into a music note. So I figured that would be a cool little addition to have on the show, just sitting next to the music releases, because music, am I right? Anyway, thanks for watching another episode of Sonic Music Releases. I'll catch you in the next one.